Today we're discussing depression. In particular, we're going to talk about major depression. The phrase major depression is used to distinguish one form of depression from the other one being bipolar depression. Major depression impacts 5% of the population. That is an enormous number. That means if you're in a class of 100 people, 5 of them are dealing with major depression or have at some point. Look around you in any environment and you can be sure that a good portion of the people that you're surrounded by is impacted by depression or will be at some point. So this is something we really have to take seriously and that we want to understand. It is the number 4 cause of disability. A lot of people miss work, miss school, and before then likely perform poorly in work or school due to major depression. So let's talk about the things that are present in somebody that has major depression. First of all, there tends to be a lot of grief. There tends to be a lot of sadness. That's no surprise. There's also this thing that we call anhedonia, a general lack of ability to enjoy things. For the time being, we want to frame up anhedonia, this lack of ability to achieve or experience pleasure, a kind of a flat affect as it's called. Sometimes even delusional thinking, negative delusional thinking, and in particular, anti-self confabulation. What is anti-self confabulation? Well, first of all, confabulation is an incredible aspect of our mind and our nervous system. You sometimes see other forms of confabulation in people who have memory deficits, either because they have brain damage or they have age-related dementia. A good example of this would be someone with age-related dementia sometimes will find themselves in a location in the house and not know how they got there. And if you ask them, "Oh, what are you doing here?" they will create these elaborate stories. "Oh, I was thinking about going to the shopping today, and I was, and I was going to take the bus, and then I was going to do." They create these elaborate stories. They confabulate. It's as if a brain circuit that writes stories just starts generating content. In major depression, there's often a state of delusional anti-self confabulation where the confabulations are not directly or completely linked to reality, but they are ones that make the self, the person describing them, seem sick or in some way not well.